Without further ado, let's give it up for grade 4 students of PAA!
Performer with City of Lunch, the most spectacular show just for them. Although they loved each other, although they were famous and everyone loved them, they were sad.
We have everything.
We have everything that the world has to offer, said the world.
We have everything.
We do not have the one thing in the world we want most.
But the one thing,
We don't have a child.
Patience, my love.
Patience, my love, the husband replied. Time is on our side, even time loves us. Oh, Matilda! Time is the one thing no one is master of. And as time passed, they grew quite old, and still they had no child. At night, they listened to silent of that big, empty house, and they would imagine how beautiful it would be if it was filled with the sound of a child playing. Matilda, this is very sad! Do you want me to stop? Don't you dare! That sadness overwhelmed them and drew them to ever more dangerous feet as their work became the only place they could escape the inescapable tragedy of their lives. And so it was decided to perform the most dangerous feat ever known to man.
It is cold!
It is cold, said the husband, announcing the event to the world's press who had gathered with bated breath.
The burning woman, hurling through the air with dynamite in her hair, over shafts and spiky objects, caught by the man, locked in the cage, and it is the most dangerous feat ever known to man!
It is our destiny, said the wife, smiling slightly and slipping her hand into his. It is where the loneliness of my life has led. Well, what happened? I don't know. Not yet, anyway. My 7 times 2 is 14, 8 times 2 is 16, 9 times 2 is 18, 10 times 2 is 20, 11 times 2 is 22, 13 times 2 is 24.
Well, my word, that is fair.
14 times 2 is 28, 15 times 2 is 20, 16 times...
Stop! Good heavens, how far can you go?
There is no, quite a long way, I think.
Do you think you could tell me what 2 times 28 is?
56.
50. Yes. How about this? This is much harder. So don't worry if you don't get it. But 2 times 487. Well, if you took your time, do you think you could
174.
12 sevens?
84.
No way! Let's leave math for a while and look at this reading. Can anyone read this for me?
Me, miss, me, I can.
Very well, Bruce. Are you okay? Yes, I think we better leave it there. We don't want you to burst a blood vessel on your first day, Bruce. How about you, Matilda? Can you read?
I can read words.
So you can read words, Matilda?
Oh, yes. Well, I needed to learn to read words so that I could read sentences. Because basically a sentence is just a big bunch of words. And if you can't read sentences, you have no chance to read books.
Have you read a whole book yourself, Matilda?
Oh, yes, more than one. I love books. Last week I read quite a few.
A few? In a week? My. What books have you read?
All of the tutors. Jane I, George Orwell.
Oh my.
Miss Honey!
Well, yes, Miss Trunchbull. There's, Matt. There's a little girl called Matilda Wormwood and...
Daughter of Harry Wormwood, from the Wormwood House. I see them. Told me that she is a brat thing. And he asked me to watch out for it.
Miss Trunchbull, I don't think Matilda is that kind of child at all.
What is the school motto, Miss Honey?
Babinatum est Magita.
Babinatum est Magita. Children are maggots. In fact, it must have been her who put that stinking bomb under my desk this morning. I'll have her for that. Thank you for suggesting it.
But I didn't. Miss Trunchbull, Matilda Wormwood is a genius.
Nonsense! Have I just told you that she's a gangster?
But she knows her timetable.
So she's learned a few tricks!
But she can read.
Wow, congratulations, so can I!
Headmistress, it is in my opinion that this little girl should be placed in the top 4 of the 11-year-olds.
What? Because she is a squib, a shrimp, an unhatched tadpole. Placing her with the 11 years old? What kind of society would that be? What about rules, honey? Rules!
I believe Matilda is an exception to the rules.
An exception. To the rules. In my school. Look at this trophy, see how the trophies gleam. In sunlight, see how they shine. What do you think it took to become English amateur champion? 1969. Do you think did I experiment with my big experiment game? Did I treat the rules with casual disdain? Well, like hell.
He was very kind and intelligent and strong, and well, after he passed, my aunt became my legal guardian. She was abusive and cruel, like you could hardly imagine. And when I became a teacher, she presented me with a bill that was listed with everything that I used under her care. Every tea bag, an electricity bill, every single tin of beans. And she even produced a document saying that my father had given her his house.
You think she did him in? Don't you, Miss Conway?
I'm not sure, Matilda. All that I do know is years after that cruel woman has made me, well, pathetic. I was trapped. I am trapped.
And that's why you live here.
children, pay attention. Today I will give you some very important pieces of advice. You see, children, in this world there are two types of human beings, the winners and the losers. I am a winner. I play by the rules and I win. But if I play by the rules and something is wrong. You must set it right. But if it screams,
You.
The chalk! Look, the chalk!
what?
It's moving, Look, it's writing something.
Devil. Who's doing this?
Nobody, no one's doing anything.
Agatha.
Agatha, this is madness.
Give my Jenny back her house,
Who's doing this? Stop it at once!
then leave,
It can't be like this, it can't.
or I will get you like you got me.
Run!